Going on YouTube? It's the Green Shiz. It is April 8th, 2021. We are a little over a year in a quarantine here in Michigan, and it is a complete shit show outside. Everyone's here spending money, trying to find shit to collect. I'm doing the same thing. Here it is. So just gonna jump in today. Got some Zapdos. I want to show you because I showed the top 10 yesterday, but there's only a couple Zapdos. So I was gonna show kind of my Zapdos collection I've amassed, and then also show some other things. Gonna kind of get into MetaZoo on eBay, see what the hell that's doing. Finally show on eBay how I filter things, find things. Look at PWCC Heritage a little bit, see what's upcoming, and see where the night takes us. You know what I mean? Just see what the fuck happens. So, the two cheapest cards. I got a CGC 9 base unlimited Zapdos. It's probably only like $150, nothing too special. That's the only CGC one I got. And then I have a Cardass. Most people say this is the first released set of Pokemon Cardass, and it might not. This one is 97. There's an earlier Cardass here that is supposed to go out to PSA, but PSA is currently not accepting anything that's under $300, which is a shit show. So yeah, Cardass, that is a 5. Ain't nobody selling these in 10s. I got a blueback CGC 9. And then I got the greenback, or CGC PSA 10. So here's the differences, blue and green. And I've got a raw one as well. This one's going to be graded after PSA opens their doors again, sometime in July, hopefully. Got a PSA 10 Legendary Collection. Just posted this boy up on my Instagram. Show off pictures. First edition Rocket Zapdos, PSA 10. The first edition Fossil Zapdos, PSA 10. I got a cheapest one probably. Oh, right, tied with the Unlimited 9 CGC. PSA 10 Black Star Promo Zapdos, the only non-holo here. I have the base unlimited PSA 10 Zapdos. I have the Aquapolis Zapdos PSA 10. And the Shadowless Zapdos PSA 10. Actually, I just bought another one of these off Heritage. So I own two. I bought this first one for $3,400, which was about market price. And then Heritage Auctions started going off, and it had like 10 viewers on the card. And I bought the next one for $2,200 after buyer premium. So I own two of the 55 cards in the world. So that's pretty sweet. So that's my Zapdos collection. I'm looking for a PSA 10 blueback. Only grown men drink chocolate milk, by the way, at 10:30 at night. Gets me ready for bed. So yeah, so that's the Zapdos. Like I said, I got the one coming. Still looking for. Oh, I got a first edition also coming. That's a 9. That one I bought from Charizard King off Instagram. I need, like I said, the PSA 10 blueback. I need Cardass PSA 10. Probably unlimited fossils. There's 3 variants. I need the Galaxy Holo. The Galaxy Holo came out of the structure deck. For all of you that didn't know, it's got a special holo pattern to it. And then the 2 unlimiteds, the corrected art and the corrected art and the uncorrected art with the holo pattern in the corner. Still a handful of them I want to pick up. Those are all the originals, but then maybe start getting into some of the newer ones, and those are expensive as shit too. So The pops are low. I don't know if they're going to go up because even kit like that era, still the kids still beat their shit out of their cards. They didn't sleeve them, right? So this Dragonite could have been $100 card if it was mint, but little Johnny fucking chewed on the bitch, put it through the dryer. Fucking Johnny. This Gengar, I haven't seen a more. No, this one's not that bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh yeah, you like that right there. Yeah, I bought a collection and it is complete dog shit. Spent $750 on a collection. It's got EX Dragon Keepers, Delta Species, everything. EX Team Rockets, EX Deoxys, all these different cards, but not one of them is in a light plate condition. This was the main reason I bought it. First time owning it. Kyogre is my second favorite card behind Zapdos. I need to check on that auction today, see where it's at. But yeah, this thing's completely, it's like chewed on. The bottom corner there is terrible. So, yep, so that's that. Gonna jump in. I'm gonna flip this camera around, show my screen, see how this works. Whoa. Reposition. So hopefully this doesn't look like complete dog shit on the screen, but it doesn't look too bad. By the way, if anyone comes across a crush card virus that isn't $250,000, let me know, because I'm trying to cop one. There's two BGS 9.5s that exist, and I was messaging both of those gentlemen today. Couldn't come to a deal, but I'm working on it. Chocolate milk. So I'm gonna take a quick look at some of the MetaZoo shit going on here. Actually, first I'll show. So when I'm on eBay and I want to find something, I'll do Zapdos, PSA 10, and then I'll filter highest price because I want to find the highest price ones. So I'm looking for the high value. And then there's a bunch of cards in here I don't want to look at. So to get rid of those, so I don't want to look at Japanese. So you hit the minus button and type in Japan. So obviously some of the stuff is still pulling up, so minus Japanese. So it just eliminates the Japanese cards. I could even minus first, so I'll get rid of all the first edition cards. So now it's limiting and making my search more and more refined. So it's going to show me some of the base set, the shadowless, some of the newer cards, because I eliminated the first edition. So you got the legendary collection here. So that's kind of how I look at it. And when you do this, so it kept it generic. So let's look at shadowless. So now because I eliminated the word first, it's only going to show me shadowless unless somebody messed up. It's like this guy, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but that's completely not the right card. So that is one of my cards that I had in my cassette, but these other ones are as well. So you can see there's 3 listings for my shadowless Zapdos, 3350, and then these guys are smoking crack, just flexing, and it's not the market at all. This is about the market. It hasn't sold. I think the card was, it's an old slab, which hurts them. And I think they got good reviews. Cards on consignment. I don't know, his left side though looked pretty jacked. It looked pretty white, but I don't know. Old slab hurts them, so you tend to lose some value there. So I'm going to jump into, so that's that. That's how I refine and find things I'm looking for. I check, obviously, as everybody should know this by now, but check sold listings, click on sold down here, completed sold down here on the left, and you'll see that there is no regular Shadowless Zapdos that have sold, only the first edition ones. And just looking at this, you can see the price has trended down on this card specifically. There is Pokemon cards trending up, as I mentioned before, but you can see first edition PWCC auctions are trending negatively for these cards. Good time to buy, honestly, because if you like you're buying here, it can go here. That's $5 grand. Something curious I'd be curious to see is where this was pre-Logan Paul, like July last year. That would be something to look at. So I'm going to look at MetaZoo, and I'm just going to look at some of the higher, I'm going to look at sold listings, yeah. So I have this filtered sold listings, and this is high to low. So we're looking at the highest, so we're just going to be seeing booster boxes. So these are the Kickstarter booster boxes. It's got a Kickstarter logo. This is a pre-release, or it doesn't have the Kickstarter logo. That one does. Yep, so it's got the Kickstarter logo there and the first edition stamp. So this says it sold for $6,500. One box of cards. Comparison, I think a unlimited jungle set just sold for like $7,000 at Heritage Auctions. So this is April 5th. And I actually installed a widget where I can click on the buy it now price, or the offer price, and it'll pull up what the actual sale price was, which is kind of nice. This is called Slab Watch. So that actually sold for $5,400. So yeah, these are absolutely insane. So I'm not going to look at the booster box, so I'm going to minus box. Look at some of the higher value cards. So that's just a bundle, 5 decks. So this Chaos Crystal, $1,700 raw bids. It's got bids on it, multiple bidders, all with real feedback here. $1,700. Wow. Actually insane. No Kickstarter logo. Oh, it's supposed to have a logo on it. That's insane. Mind blown. No wonder these boxes are selling for $6 grand. You got this son of a bitch selling for $1,700 by itself. Pretty sure when the owner did the box break, I think his name was Mike, he did a box break. I think he pulled one of these out of his box. Fatigue for 3 aura of any type can be played as an interrupt. Interesting. So this card game is pretty weird. It's got a weird mechanics where there was one card I just saw that you stand back 2 feet from the table, and as you're standing back, you blow wind with your mouth, and basically you remove cards from the board, is what you're doing. And I forget what happens, but pretty sure they leave the game. Those whatever cards you blow off the frickin' table, which is insane. Like Squeak's Game World had mentioned, it's not a good time to do that during COVID, but I like how they're trying different mechanics and shit, so it's pretty cool. I don't know, man. It's like the mobster art. It's pretty sick. Be cool if it had some better rims on it, but I don't mind it. Definitely has got this very similar first edition stamp, so you see that in the bottom left. Very similar to Japan's Pokemon first edition stamp. So this card, Men in Black. I get it, yep. I see that vibe. I don't see Will Smith, but It's called Men in Black. Wow, didn't even catch that. That's pretty dope. So it's pretty wild how this game's like touching shit in the real world. So these cards are crazy. So this is the same card. I think in the live or the break he did, he said this is basically their Charizard, and he actually referenced it that way. He was like, the Mothman is like the Charizard, this card's like the Blastoise, this card's like the Venusaur. I'm like, wow, that's pretty weird. Just say it like that, but I understand it. It's a proven method and it works. So why not follow it? The back of the card's pretty weird. I get a church vibe from the glass, but to each his own. It's something. If it sticks, it's gonna stick. The prices are outrageous. Imagine, I don't know how many you can play, but in Pokemon you can play 4 of each card. Imagine having to buy fucking $1,700 times 4 to play this in a fucking deck. It's gotta be freaking good. If it's not good and people are buying it for this art, like a dinosaur egg mosaic. Shit's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, this game's gonna be something different to watch, that's for sure. 2 starter decks, first edition, $950. You could buy like a first edition Pegasus starter deck from Yu-Gi-Oh! For $1,000. And that bitch came out in 2002. Trying to see if I can find the Blastoise of this game. Bitch has gotta be on here. Like, just looking at this photo from a distance, it almost looks like Pokemon cards. Like in a binder, I could definitely see how these would. Walking Sam, Uncle Sam. Oh, Uncle Sam. See, I like that Ox card. I would buy that for the art. You can't see it in the picture orientation, but it's standing on a mountain, and it's pretty dope. Moltres, baby. That card's pretty, like, look at this. I don't mind it. Sinkhole Worm Sam's a little weird, but that sold for $600. A lot of cards. Alright, Blastoise, where are you? Everyone's buying these. See, why did this one sell for $500? Oh, it's a reverse. A regular. Yeah, I don't know. So the other one might not have been a real listing. Blister pack. Yeah, so it's... I haven't heard anything about what the plans are for doing sanctioned tournaments or doing tournaments in person. It's gotta happen. It's gotta be, like, you can't not have plans for that, so I'll have to look for it. Like, you can't come out with a card game that isn't planning to go live and have tournaments and have hobby shops sign up. Yeah, so I'm on page 4 and we're still in the $200 per item. So it's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. The next thing I was just going to go through is, I'll show you the heritage auctions. So this is still a sleeper in my eyes. So you come up here, type in Pokemon, filter Pokemon. So this will show you items currently on auction. Similar to eBay, PWCC, you got to make an account. So they sell games, a lot more games than PWCC for sure. They sell tons of games. I filtered for Pokemon, obviously, so you're not going to see any of the other stuff, but tons of comics, all graded. I think a Superman #1 CGC comic just sold for $3.2 million, if I'm right, something like that. Just saw a listing for it, but as you can see, like, a lot of this stuff's still dirt cheap. 4 days left, so this is ending this weekend. 4 days, so that is Monday. So Monday night, Sunday. So this Pikachu, this will be one of the big hitters. It's got an 8.0. It's not the best. These games are selling like hotcakes. So what I did here last time, I went in and so I typed in Pokemon. I'd actually searched Zapdos because I was looking for some Zapdos cards. Yeah, so this one's not even open till May. So there ain't no Zapdos cards that are interesting me. So this whole lot right here. Interesting. You don't see many lots sell on here, but they're listing and selling a whole lot. But seeing some of the comic books, man, they sell so many comic books on this, and they sell like 10x what these Pokemon cards are selling for. So, Jesus, you don't know what, where's the ceiling? It's crazy. I'm gonna look at, so PWCC hasn't listed their auction items on eBay yet, but that doesn't matter. You can go to PWCC.com, I think, or it's PWCC auction place. Marketplace. You don't even need to register, but you can. I know a bunch of people that sell and ship stuff through here, but you go to marketplaces, and this top one here is auction marketplace. Click on this, and this will actually show you all the cards that are about to go on eBay. So if you search Pokemon, yep, so this is showing that these are all going to start on eBay April 15th. And they are updated. They update this daily almost. Oh boy, here we go. This will be really interesting to see. Yeah, I knew this would happen. So, yeah, people are already grading the new game. It makes sense. These are going to sell for more than what they sell for at the store, which makes sense because you got to pay for grading, but you could still go buy these in the store for $49 or $59, whatever the hell it was. I almost did it the other day. They had 6 of them chilling at Walmart. I'm like, man, I just want to buy those because God knows this is going to go up. But God knows there's going to be a bunch of people grading these because right now is the time people are grading video games. And 95 is the highest grade I've ever seen a VGA. So, that's sick. Goddamn 5. It's got a PSA 5 on it. So what I do in here usually, look and see what type of Zapdos cards are coming. That's what I care about. See if they added anything. Yep, there's a playing card one. These things are weird as shit. It's literally from a deck of playing cards. If anyone's still with me at this point, let me know down in chat. Just put hashtag chocolate milk and I'll know the real ones out there. So it'll be interesting to see how this price goes because it has been trending down as you saw the last 3 PWCC sales. Last one was about 7,600. There's probably only one PSA 10 on here for first edition. It's usually how it goes. There is a handful. Look at this. Dutch base set hollow Zapdos. Poliwrath. Smoking that wacky tobacco over there. There's a shit ton of Zapdos coming, dude. Damn, I want this one. This is the web. Japanese web series. I want this in English. It doesn't barely exist, even though it's got a decent pop on it. There's 2 pages now. There wasn't 2 pages last time I looked. I want a no symbol Japanese as well. Yeah, I like getting a head start, knowing what's kind of coming. So I watch those quite a bit, and it's good to see the market trends. This is one because I'm constantly selling slabs, and usually my slabs are my low end slabs are like $110 because they're like unlimited fossil and jungle. And that's where I get most of my sales history. When I sell stuff, I look at last solds. 7 times out of 10, it's a PWCC sold listing, um, which isn't usually. It is what it is. It's selling. That's the fucking market. If you're buying from somebody, they're not going off last sold listings. It better be a hell of a damn card that's rare and doesn't really have many sold listings, because that's the best way to set buy and sell. If you want to buy and sell, if you want to sell, you need to follow market trends and not ask the moon. I've gotten pretty good praise in some of the Facebook groups for listing realistic fucking prices on slabs. Usually I price them below eBay solds and take our best offer and make them discussable. So that's about it for today. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Don't forget to check out my website, www.thegreenshiz.com. Hit me up on Instagram. Check out my socials. eBay, I need to list some more shit on there, but I also just uploaded a spreadsheet so you can check out all my sales. It's got all my slabs listed on there with a price. Sometimes I don't frequently update it, so if you go on there and see something that is $100 overpriced, maybe the market's dropped since I last looked at it, let me know, and make me an offer. Worst thing I'll say is no, and you go fuck yourself, but I probably won't, you know what I mean? I'll get yourself some chocolate milk, because that's the shit right there. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.